102.9 W4 Country, and no shoes, no shirt, no problemos. 7:39. And the morning show that makes you feel good. It's a Breakfast of Bubba show every single Monday. We bring in Dr. Martin Fletcher from New Hope Counseling and the Shepherd and the Shrink podcast to give us a little help with our mental health to make the week better and make things go along well for you. Dr. Marty, good morning.
Good morning.
How was your weekend?
Dandy. It was awesome.
What'd you do?
Good. Worked a whole bunch. And I was going to tell a story, but I can't tell it here. I'll tell you off air.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That kind of story.
Interesting.
Very good. What are we talking about today?
We are talking about how to get mentally and physically strong for the winter, because I think this one has the potential to be particularly stressful for us, and it'll take a toll on us if we're not strong.
Mentally and physically strong for the winter.
Right on.
Star Spangled Nick started something brand new with me.
Okay.
He's got some kind of fitness thing where he can watch me.
Of course he does.
Where he can watch me through my watch.
You know, it's about time someone figured out how to watch you.
And he sends me workouts, and my watch knows if I'm doing them and reports back to Star Spangled Nick every day.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. He's keeping data, and he's not watching you like Big Brother.
He's watching me through my watch. I'm scared there's audio on it.
So hopefully there is.
Yeah. I was walking on the B2B trail yesterday saying, talking to my watch. I'm walking.
Crazy person.
I'm walking. Yeah. So if you saw me walking through Dexter talking to my watch, I'm convinced that Star Spangled Nick.
I need to get in touch with Nick to see if I can get a hold of some of that.
No, see, that's the problem. I don't want that data out there. What's point number one, Marty?
Point number one. First of all, just let me give you a quick history. If you are starting to feel mental fogginess, withdrawing from people, doing some emotional eating and having sleep disturbance, talk to your doctor. Okay. So, or if you're starting to get these mild symptoms, these tips should help you. So the first thing is this: follow the sun. So the further we get from the equator, the more we see depression go up in the winter months. And that's because of light exposure. So when you can go outside in the sun. Try to run on the sun's circadian rhythm, right? So that means that you might need to get light therapy, strong light therapy. We've talked about that before. 10,000 lux.
Yeah.
And I still haven't bought one of those lights.
And I told you they were on
Why are you
sale
yelling at me?
for Prime Day, because you asked me if there was one, and I gave you a link for one for Prime Day.
She did. Okay.
Yeah, but let me tell you, I started this in the fall. As soon as the sun cycle started changing and the days got shorter, I started noticing my sleep was different. So I started early. So if you haven't started yet, do that. They're pretty inexpensive. They're portable and they work.
Will they blind you if you look into them?
Yes. Don't look into them. Use as directed. You're not a moth.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that, because I could see me looking at
I could see that happening too.
Okay. Be
He's
careful.
enough already.
What's point number two?
Point number two. Now, I'm going to tell you what I do to supplement, and there's good research, but I'm not telling you to do this. Talk to your doctor. There may be reasons why you can't. But my main go-tos is I boost my vitamin D, high quality vitamin D too, vitamin D also. I'm taking 5K IU, 5,000 IU normally. I boost that to 10,000. I take fish oil and electrolytes. Okay, so magnesium, potassium, and sodium, like sea salts with minerals in it. Those take a hit under stress. That's why I'm saying we think that you're just supposed to like drink Gatorade after you play soccer or something like that. But we're low in magnesium, 50% of us in America. So take care with the supplementation.
Boy, I did that after I went to Florida. The first night in Florida, it was such a night that I was drinking Pedialyte.
Yeah, we've all been there.
That's the extreme case of why you would be depleted. When I'm talking about natural stressors.
Didn't even know that I put that on my Facebook page. People were like, "Oh, you had a wild night last night." I'm like, "How do you know? You're laying there on the beach with a bottle of Pedialyte next to you." Okay, gotcha.
Will you practice these tips, please?
We'll do.
Because you need them.
Okay, for sure. More with Dr. Marty coming up in a moment. You could watch us on W4 TV right now if you want to get a look into the studio and what's going on. Where do we find us, Madison?
Facebook.com/W4Country or YouTube.com/W4Country.
Just hop on in there, and what we talk while we're off the air, and you can just interact with the morning show in ways that you can't imagine. And you can hear Marty's inappropriate story. that he's going to tell us.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah,
Tell us.
we'll find that going on W4 TV. 7:43 is the time. Let's take a look at your W4 country traffic.
Looks like 94 is running smoothly now and no major problems on 23. 96 should be running around posted speeds. M52 and M14 are looking okay. Major problems on 275 though. Northbound, it looks like from Ford Road all the way up almost to 96. Very, very slow moving through there. There's an accident. We're also looking at a little heavier traffic on US 12 right around 23. If you have a tip for us, 734-623-1029. Traffic is sponsored by Audible, and that's the latest from the W4 Country Traffic Center.
Winter's grip can grab your house and take your roof into places that you don't want it to go. It can. It's bad for it. What are you laughing at, Madison?
I really enjoyed that description.
It is. Winter's, you get ice dams, and any minor damage can turn into a major problem. Get diversified roofing to your home for a free estimate and find out if you need a roof repair or replacement. They'll be totally honest with you because their estimate is hands-on. They get on your roof and check it out and bring down the photos for you to show you what's going on up there. No replacement or repair is too complicated for Diversified Roofing. They've been in business for over 20 years. They did the roof on my house, and let me tell you, in and out in one day, cleaned up the mess. I know that sounds very basic, but a lot of roofing companies just don't. Get to diversifiedroofingllc.com for discount codes, coupons, and to book your free estimate. That's diversifiedroofingllc.com. Stan, make sure he's at every job. They're locally owned and operated. And if you're in the sound of my voice on the radio, Diversified Roofing serves you. Go to diversifiedroofingllc.com and tell them Bubba sent you. All right. Now we're off the air.
Can you tell us the story, Marty, or is it even more sensitive than that?
Before we get to the story, Marty, can you give me a little bit more gain? You're a little.
Sure, man.
Thank you.
Let's do. Hang on, I'm blind. My age. Okay, here's the gain going up.
Perfect.
Tell me what.
Perfect.
Okay,
Right there.
Yeah, anytime that you need that, just do this, and I'll know what you mean.
Okay.
Just, like point up.
Well, I
Whatever.
forget you're watching me.
Huh?
I forget you can watch me.
Oh, right.
So 12 hours of sleep.
I got 11 hours on Friday.
Oh, that's so good. Now, how did you feel?
Oh, I felt great.
Good morning, Kimberly.
And Lisa.
Yeah, that thing stressed me out so bad last night. I slept for, I think, let's say I was asleep before 9 probably. And
What thing stressed you out?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
It's gross. It's not like any, it's
Okay.
not immoral, but it stressed me out.
Are you okay?
No, I'm traumatized.
Really?
No, I'm okay.
Today we don't want to make fun of you if you are serious.
I was laughing about it today, but it wasn't funny at the time because I was tired.
Everyone has all their arms and legs and.
Oh yeah. It involves the Shih Tzu.
Uh-oh.
Is he okay?
Well, I know why they call them Shih Tzus.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Oh man, that would be traumatizing.
Oh, it was worse than you imagine. This is a story that no one would ever expect.
Aw.
No, I've been doing exercise every day. Nick really does have a thing where
Man,
he watches me through my watch.
thank him for me, man. Because anybody who motivates somebody like that, I mean, that's a good guy there.
Well, it's
helping you.
Oh, he just texted, so he must have heard us talking about him.
Well,
I'm going to text him and I'm going to ask him to send me the.
Do you have his number?
Was it through StreamYard or was it through your watch?
Listen, I don't know. There's so much technology here, and everybody can watch me at every single point of my life.
hey, Bubba, if you start to experience paranoia, talk to me, okay?
Okay. But with this thing, it's not like I can lie and say that I did the workout because my watch knows this.
Are you going to start to resent him though?
I don't know. It's possible.
Like you got some pie and he knows it and he goes, "Don't do it."
I mean,
drop the fork.
I could end up resenting all of you. I have.
Oh gosh.
It can happen very quickly.
Oh, pie. I didn't even, somebody baked me, my friend Tammy baked me this delicious apple crumble thing, and I haven't touched it. I just put it in the freezer.
That's a way to do it. Freezer. There's an extra step to thaw it out where you get to reconsider whether or not you want to do that, right?
More time to regret your decision.
Right.
One bite of it.
But to thaw it, you're committed.
Maureen says good morning. Steve says good morning.
Good morning.
Dana says
everybody.
good morning. Thanks for always making mornings entertaining.
That's
You guys are
nice.
Great. And happy Monday from Lisa. Hope we can all stay mentally and physically strong
Amen.
during these uncertain times.
Amid
Uh-huh.
these uncertain times. Now more than ever.
Mhm. Good morning, Cindy. Ever think about sending out text alert for Marty mornings? I hate missing the show. Well, if you like us on Facebook or YouTube, you should be getting an alert every time we go live.
Yeah, Sandy.
And they're posted too afterwards. So if you miss it for other reasons, you guys have them on your YouTube page, right?
We do.
And
They're YouTube and Facebook, and we've been trying to upload them to the website afterwards as well.
yeah, and then I'll have mine at martinfletcher.com after November 5th. There'll be a whole archive.
Oh, my 30 seconds, 30 back. do, 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 do. .9 W4 Country and every little thing. It's Russell Dickerson. Good morning, 7:50. And we've got the Monday morning jumpstart going. Way to help you out during the week. And we're talking about how to get mentally and physically set for winter that's coming in. Number one, follow the sun. Make sure you're getting plenty of sun exposure, even if you have to get one of the sun
Get the
lights, which I've been telling Marty that I'm going to get for the last 3 years and still haven't bought one. Number two, boost vitamin D. And your minerals and everything. Make sure you get enough vitamins. I have a question on the vitamin D. Can you overdo it on vitamin D? I mean,
vitamin D is a hormone, right? And it's responsible for hundreds of gene expressions. So it's serious stuff. You don't want to be too nonchalant about it. So talk to your doctor. I think that they usually test levels during physicals too, because it's so low. But I've heard of people going for up to 10,000 IU safely, and so I push it to the limit myself. But talk to your doctor, get your levels tested, and use a high quality.
Yeah, Brian Welch had barely any vitamin D in his blood when they tested him.
I was just gonna mention that last time I had blood work, it didn't even register.
Are you taking things now?
I was, but it was
Oh man!
and then I think it ran out, and
You didn't get it refilled.
I was like, what's vitamin D anyway?
Oh no.
All right, so get that in. I don't take any vitamin D, but aren't they saying that helps with COVID too? Isn't it vitamin D?
Yeah, that's the people.
Then
The people who were deficient with vitamin D had far worse outcomes.
Well, maybe.
Take
a little COVID. Or take a little COVID. Take a little vitamin D.
Don't take any COVID.
Oh, yeah. Monday morning.
Hey,
All right,
God.
what's point number 3, Marty?
Okay, point number 3, psychotherapy. And it's never been easier now because teletherapy is so accessible now. But if you're feeling irritable, find that your alcohol content is going up, you're having some sleep disturbances, like wanting to sleep all the time or having trouble sleeping, all the history of mental illness in your family or in yourself, then definitely get out in front of that. Psychotherapy is very, very effective. Most people enjoy it and benefit.
I want this on the radio, and all 3 of us go to psychotherapy. We all see Marty as a therapist. Individually, I saw him Friday at 1:00.
he has changed our lives.
Absolutely,
All of us.
he has.
Well, I do it, when I can. My guy is out with COVID, so I haven't done it in a while, but I just do it to stay healthy, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Get it done. More with Dr. Marty coming up in a moment. It's a Monday morning jumpstart on 102.9 W4 Country. Here's Chris Stapleton. All right. I think I pushed them all right. Are we on the air? I see little things moving.
Who's to say?
It's probably fine.
Beverly says good morning. So Phyllis had an idea for you, Bubs.
What's that?
You could just forget to wear your watch.
But I'm accountable. Did Nick hop on? I told Nick to hop on this because we can't talk about them without.
Yeah, you couldn't do that frequently, and then Nick would probably know that he's not
Right.
wearing.
I think you should just stick it around McKenna's neck and send her to camp.
Just play fetch with her.
Wow, you were doing a lot today.
Problem with your pulse, though, Bubba. It's 190.
Right.
Well, that's the fat burning zone, right? Yeah, I was in it the whole time.
How many people are on Madison?
We have over 30 watching right now.
Anybody doing any of these? Find that they work? I'm wondering.
Maureen says you go to Florida in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Damn right you do.
That does help. I'm telling you.
Good morning, W4. Good
For a
morning.
while.
Mark?
I think Cindy was singing along too. We got do. I think that was from Russell Dickerson.
Do.
I like that Russell Dickerson
I do
song.
too. It's kind of catchy.
I have a hard time saying Russell Dickerson on the radio. It always comes out something
Like
different.
Rumpelstiltskin.
It's,
Yeah, it always comes out Russell Dickerson.
Russell,
or
yeah,
yeah.
Russell Dickerson.
Dickelson.
Dickelson.
Troy says good morning.
Troy, good
Good
morning.
morning. That's my cousin, Troy,
You Troy?
Good
from
man.
Arizona.
Look at that.
Go to Arizona in the
national.
winter.
I would like to.
Sunshine. I love Arizona. I want to get a place in Arizona.
Which you haven't even, you used to go all the time. You've been, what, once this year?
Once. That's it.
And last year, I don't even think you went that often.
I didn't, but I used to go to Arizona like
That was like your every other weekend thing.
right. I'm doing LA a lot lately though. Since Dr. Steve started the divorce
Well,
process.
yeah, and
I've been to
obviously Florida a lot because
Yeah.
of the Southern Command now.
Southern Command in Florida. I'm going back to
Mhm.
LA this weekend.
Got-
Karen says, yes, therapy is so helpful.
Yes. Yeah.
And Ashley says, good morning. I hate how dark it is when I wake up. I might think about the light therapy.
But you know what I like about it, Ashley? Going to bed. I can go to bed now at like 8:30, 9 o'clock and not even worry about it.
Oh, but
because
that's-
it's so dark. I love it.
Yeah. That's why I get those the sleep masks though.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a little hug on your eyes when you go to
It
bed.
is. Do you use those earplugs too? Ever?
No, and actually I only use it like in the summertime, and this summer I didn't really use it that often.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the earplugs help too because I was being woken up by these dogs. These fools are waking me up when I didn't even know it because you don't know why you woke up. And then Kathy would tell me. So those things can help sometimes.
Amanda says, good morning. She just got back from Arizona yesterday. It was 95
man.
there last
Love
week.
it.
Good morning, Jessica.
Now 95 dry heat is good. That's
and
not bad.
Steve
Yes.
has
Good.
2 5-day weekends coming up. He's going to be outside hunting.
Yes. Go outside. Notice how you feel when you after hunting, man. You feel great. Like you're all calm and mellow after you get cold.
Murder
Be
does that
outside.
to people.
What was that? I missed it.
Murder does that to people. Something like
Always the gallows humor
I feel so calm now.
after I take a life.
All right, stand by. .9 W4 Country and Chris Stapleton starting over. It's 7:57 right now. And we're with Dr. Marty with your Monday Morning Jumpstart. How to get mentally and physically set for winter. Number 1, follow the sun. Get that sunlight. Number 2, boost your vitamin D and make sure your vitamins and minerals are all where they need to be. Point number 3, be sure you go to psychotherapy. It's not bad. Don't be embarrassed about it.
Wow.
We
Oh,
all
I
go,
love it.
We all go. I love it. Marty can sit there and listen to my problems and tell me.
Yep.
And somehow keep a straight face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
somebody forced to listen to my problems. Here's what's bugging me this week, Marty. What's point number 4?
Journaling. So
Oh.
there's plenty of excuse me research out there to show the positive mental health and physical health effects of journaling. So you don't have to be formal about it or anything like that. But it's chaotic out there, and we think in terms of language. So putting those together is a positive benefit from it. But also, we calm down and we settle down. Our blood pressure goes down, our breathing goes down. So just the act of journaling doesn't matter the quality of the thinking or anything like that. But you might want to try that and get into a habit of it.
What if you're scared of putting things down in writing?
Burn them.
It doesn't even have to, you don't have to write out actual thoughts. You can just make shapes and designs.
Yeah, even that.
Draw what you're feeling instead of
A knife
putting it into
plunging into
text.
someone's neck.
Hey,
There's a right way and a wrong way, probably.
Okay.
That'd be the wrong way.
use different types of imagery. Maybe work in metaphors.
Yeah, not quite so literal.
Rename everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
7:58 is the time. Let's get you on the road and get you going with a check on your W4 Country traffic.
Major problems on 275. There is a crash, 275 northbound, in a couple of places, actually. One south of Ford Road, one north of Ford Road, and it's very slow moving all the way through that area. We're also looking at just a little heavier traffic on US 12 right around 23. 94 seems to be running smoothly, though. So is M52. 23 looks all right, and no major problems on M14. If you have a tip for us, 734-623-1029. Traffic is sponsored by Audible, and that's the latest from the W4 Country Traffic Center.
Do you hate getting on the scale?
Yeah.
Amen to that.
But not when I'm on Ideal You.
Absolutely, because the weight comes off fast, so fast that it makes it fun. You look forward to stepping on the scale in the morning.
You do, and it really jumps. It starts 40 pounds in 40 days is amazing, but it really gets you right from the first couple of days. And in my first 10 days, I lost 12 pounds.
And I lost 14 in the first 10 days. Get to Ideal You. Their center is open evenings and on Saturdays as well for your appointment. And right now, the consultation's normally $100, but W4 Country listeners can book one today absolutely free by going to idealu.us.
It comes off so fast. It's such a fun surprise to see how much you're down. You see that bad weight fly right off. It's so motivating. The staff there is so helpful. And that's what really separates Ideal You from the other programs and keeps you motivated to continue.
Just get to idealu.us. That's idealu.us. Results may vary based on physical health and adherence to program. No weight loss or health guarantees are provided or implied. Go to idealu.us today. All right. We're clear and back.
Huzzah!
I need a little sugar for my tea. I'll be right back.
Sugar.
Sharna says good morning.
Happy Monday.
You know, I like their music, but can you leave your damn shirt on?
No, he spent all that money on tattoos.
Jeez.
It's too much invested in tattoos and Pilates to keep his shirt on. I like their first album, Songs About Jane. I think it's been, in my opinion, it's been downhill since then. Thank you for coming to my Maroon 5 TED Talk.
It's poppier than it used to be, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, there was much more like blues and rock influence in their first album, and they've slowly become more top 40.
What if Iggy Pop had never taken his shirt off, though? No career.
I didn't even know he owned one.
A shirt or a career?
Yeah, I know he owned a career.
or Ted Nugent, man. You know, that's part of the deal. You know, Motor City Madman. You can't be wearing a shirt.
Oh, Ted.
Terrible Ted. A loincloth with a shirt wouldn't work.
I suppose not. But I would ask if the shirt or the loincloth is the bigger problem there.
You answering comments?
I'm not. I haven't seen any comments.
So Lisa actually has a question about vitamin D.
Well, I'll tell you what I use. I use Thorne, THORNE, for all of the supplements if I can get them, just because I know it's been in research and it's been tested. It's high quality. You're getting what they say. I worry about a 75-cent bottle of vitamin D. I worry about it, or fish oil. I use the highest quality stuff. So that's what I use. There are probably some other good ones. Well, I know there are, but I just want to make sure I
see that on Amazon right now. It's only $15 for
Thorne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh, get it.
Order. This is my problem.
Good. Do that.
That you see something and you're like, I'll have it.
Why now?
All it takes is this button. It's on its way.
And swipe. Coming in 2 days.
What did you just buy? Vitamin D?
It'll be here tomorrow. I bought vitamin D.
Well,
you guys
light.
You've just proven how easy it is.
Uh-huh.
So if I buy this light, Marty, do I want to start like coming on at 3 a.m? Is that what I want?
You want to follow the sun. That's why we're saying number one, follow the sun, which don't do anything crazy, like go home at 10 p.m. And, sleep is a circadian rhythm. And so we run on the sun schedule best. And every cell in our body has a circadian rhythm. So you start messing with sleep like that, and it can have a terrible effect.
I have had, honestly, 2 years of great sleep.
I know, and that's so. But look, it all goes together, doesn't it? As you start feeling better, somebody else had a Bron. Is that what it's called? I missed it. What was the other supplement?
Another good brand.
Bronson. There you go. That's what we're looking at.
Bronson?
I'll look into that too.
Maybe I should order zinc too.
I take zinc. Yeah.
What's
80
zinc
milligrams.
for you, Marty?
Tell
What's
you what,
zinc do?
is that's the they make like cold medicine too, right?
Yeah.
What is
Okay,
that?
so
Keeps
That
it away, doesn't it?
knocked whatever. I got a cold last year,
Uh-huh.
and oh my goodness, it knocked it right out of me.
My dad swears by coldies.
well, zinc is antiviral too. And so what I did when this COVID thing came in, I bumped vitamin D, quercetin, QU, not quercetin like the bottles, but quercetin, I guess is how you QUERCETIN. And then that's a transport for the zinc. And then I bumped zinc up too, just to be safe with the COVID stuff. But zinc's also good for testosterone. Does any of these things never does just one thing, nutrients, vitamin C has a bunch of positive effects besides immune and system functioning. So, I mean, and we're still learning about what a lot of this stuff does.
Turmeric.
I take that. If you saw what I do, I have to line them up to make sure I don't, take them
I've
twice.
heard words of things.
I mean, you should see the whole line of stuff. Like I don't do, the pharmaceuticals or anything like that, but I do a lot of supplementation.
Stand by. Here we are, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Good morning. Thanks for listening along. You found the Breakfast with Bubba show with Bubba and Madison Rally.
Good morning. We do have a chance of rain today, cloudier skies, and highs in the upper 40s.
You're listening to WWWFM Ann Arbor. So very proud to be a Cumulus station. I want to thank you for making us the region's most listened to morning show. All right.
What did I say wrong?
No, you didn't say anything wrong. I was watching Bubba do like that jabbing motion with his pen.
I've been jabbing with the pen
He
a lot.
does that.
lately,
He
yeah.
jabs at me a lot.
Your turn.
You.
Go.
I like to hold one like I'm about to write something. Like I will fiddle with a pen a lot while I talk. I just hold it like this and gesture like
It's like
I'm
you're
a
cueing me, which I rarely need, but then you are the one who needs the cue.
like you're
I
you're
should start
throwing
cueing you.
darts at Madison.
Hey, Brian Welch.
Yeah.
Hold the pen. You're a lefty, right?
I am.
Correct. Okay. So hold the pen like you're right.
So I write like
Wait. Oh, you do it. Okay.
It's weird to watch him write.
Okay. But you're holding it in the standard way. It looks like.
yeah.
Right?
I mean, only
Okay.
because it's backwards. Like you see
Uh-huh.
people that hold it like
Yeah, I see that a lot with lefties.
that.
Yeah.
And I dated a girl who was a lefty, and her hand was like perpendicular to. Let's see if I can.
She, like,
hold this
wrote
up
upside
and show
down.
you. Yeah, she wrote like sideways.
Yeah,
like,
all the lefties I've known have written like that.
so
Yeah.
I write like
Uh-huh.
this, and I drag my hand through it. So like anything I wrote in pencil, or when we did a calligraphy unit in middle school art class, I just
Your
all
hand
over
would just
that
get-
side of my
yeah.
hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she would write completely over.
Oh, like an
like-
Escher.
Yeah, she would have the paper like sideways, and then write up it basically, or down it. I don't remember, but
Interesting.
Lefties are weird.
yeah, all sorts of
Yep.
conventions go out the window.
Tend to be more creative though.
Well, we have to be. How do we hold pens?
And from pens is just wonderful works of art.
Necessity is the mother
Wow.
of invention, Marty.
How do you tell how many people are watching?
You have to be cool like me.
Madison just has a sense.
Phyllis says I must be allergic to zinc. I always use cold ease when I get a cold and a scratchy throat, and I equate it to the cold.
Maybe
Recently
it's
got
not the zinc,
with COVID and got the scratchy throat thing again without the cold. I must be allergic.
or maybe if you just take the tablets, maybe it's
Oh
just
my
the
gosh.
time.
I woke up. Granted, I'd had a few Saturday morning. I woke up. I must have been breathing with my mouth open because at like 5 a.m, I woke up with just a terrible sore throat. And I thought, oh, here it is.
COVID.
I'm done. I'm out. But I got a drink of water and went back to sleep. Woke up a couple hours later and it was totally fine. But I thought for sure I was done. I'm going to have to stay in this hotel room for 2 weeks.
That wouldn't be so bad, actually. You know, when I
had a good view.
When I got the swine flu, I made it to the Hampton Inn behind us, and I stayed there for like 5 days. I just called the front desk and I said, you know what? Just please send new towels and don't even clean the room.
Yep.
I was so sick with the swine flu.
I can't believe you had swine flu.
I know. This is awful. I got swine flu like right after I had mono. So I had a lot of time. Mono sucks.
Cindy said her 3 guys are all lefties.
Like all 3 of your side pieces or all 3 of your sons?
Oh. Or maybe 2 sons and a husband.
Oh, that could be. Yeah. Son, a husband, and a dog.
I tried to call your husband this weekend, Cindy. My water heater is leaking.
Uh-oh.
And the business referred us to someone else.
Oh.
So I have a new water heater going in today.
Interesting. You've been doing lots of updates.
I've been doing lots of updates.
Well, yeah, sometimes they present themselves as needing an update, like a water heater leaking. That's not a
right, but just because
aesthetic one.
Just because the outside of your house gets washed doesn't mean the inside needs to be redecorated.
Well, your reasoning with more sunlight gets in now, right? And so it shows the age of everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's like going from bar lighting to stepping outdoors. Oh, I'm actually not that handsome.
And I need to get a cleaning lady now
I want one too.
because the new furniture in my room, it's such dark brown. And I ran my finger across it yesterday and it's gross already. It was like covered in dust. I need like just dust. I don't know why my house gets so much dust.
Maybe you should get a janitor. Forget the cleaning lady. Just get a janitor.
Just come in every day with a slop bucket.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick up after you.
Clean up in the living room. Clean up in the living room. It was always entertaining in like elementary school or something like that. Would the custodian please report to the lunchroom? Bring a mop. No.
And that gravel stuff. What's that powdery stuff?
Like sawdust.
Oh, Cindy said the business is overwhelmingly busy.
So I'm using whatever number I was given. I didn't make the call. I had the call made.
Of course.
I passed it along to my people.
My people called you.
My people called and y'all were busy. So my people were given another number
Well, it got done. So that's good.
today. I like the name Garrett. I just had Garrett comment. That's a cool name.
Welcome back, Garrett.
So I think it's interesting that there's like 2 major spellings I've seen. One is Garrett, but there's a guy in the majors, Gerrit.
Yeah, there's a lot of different spellings, I think.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sarah. She likes my sweatshirt. It's very fuzzy and very warm. All of a sudden, I'm very warm.
Oh, no.
All right, here we go. About 10 back. 102.9 W4 Country and Billy Currington. We are tonight. Sounds like a big dramatic Broadway final number there.
Oh!
Yep.
Yeah, it's the Breakfast with Bubba show. Good morning, Bubba and Madison Rally.
Good morning.
We have Brian Welch with the forecast.
Highs in the upper 40s, cloudy with some scattered showers.
What did you do this weekend?
What did I do?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay. Well, that's always exciting.
I don't do much usually.
Always a good addition to the show, Welch. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I played my game Eternium. It's a game on my phone.
Is that thing you're always on your phone doing? Like,
oh, because you two aren't on your phone
it
ever.
looks like you're like zapping people. It looks like wizards and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
All
what it
right.
is.
We're here with Dr. Marty. It's your Monday morning jumpstart. We're talking about how to get mentally and physically fit for winter. Number 1, follow the sun. Number 2, boost your vitamin D. Number 3, psychotherapy is always good. Number 4, journaling. What is number 5, Marty?
Number 5 is full calm breathing. So the people that I treat who actually practice this, how the power of the breath to influence and regulate emotions and get energy and things like that, they really find that it's a go-to strategy when stress hits. So what we're doing is we're playing around with our blood gases, right? CO2, nitric oxide, and oxygen. So it has a powerful effect if you practice it. So if you wanted to do it right now, you can just, where you are, you could even do this if you're driving, just breathe in like 1 second, 2 seconds there, hold, and out in 5 seconds. Well, I won't go into the mechanisms now, but I'm just telling you, the breath is a powerful thing. If it doesn't work the first time, keep practicing it, do some research around it, and learn to implement that so you don't feel jammed in an emotion.
Jammed in an emotion.
I like
Yeah, you don't feel
with our
trapped.
blood gases.
Yeah.
Emotions, they got me all jammed up.
All right. Do we have a bonus today, Marty?
Of course, we have a bonus.
Marty sees no humor in any of this. On his face. What is the bonus?
Be around positive people. Okay. And
Amen.
also, but also be a positive person too, because we can start complaining and wrecking somebody's day without knowing it. And that doesn't mean that you never listen to a friend who's having a struggle, but there are those people that just kind of drain you. They're in an awful mood, and so they're gonna put you right there with them.
Take the trash out.
Yeah. Weed the garden, whatever metaphor works for you. But just be careful. Distance yourself, lower the dose of those people.
Lower the dose of those people. I like that.
I'm ODing on you right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, I OD'd on
Step
a few
back.
people this weekend.
Yeah. All right, Marty, thank you very much.
Hey, you're welcome.
Martin Fletcher with you Monday Morning Jumpstart. You can find him at Renew Hope Counseling in Dexter or at the Shepherd and the Shrink podcast, wherever you get your podcast. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you again next Monday.
Okay, y'all take care.
All right, you as well. All right, time for traffic. 8:15. What do you got, Madison?
We're still looking at some accidents on 275. One is south of Ford Road. One is just south of 96. It's very slow moving through that area. Also a little heavier right at the 23 and 94 interchange, it looks like. Also a little heavier on US 12 right around 23 and on Michigan Avenue towards downtown Saline. M14 is looking okay, though. No problems on M52 or 96. If you have a tip for us, 734-623-1029. That's the latest from the W4 Country Traffic Center.